most Grand Prix wins, most pole positions, most race entries. F1's distinctive sound throughout the decades is in part due to
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the third race of the season for EU3. I'm back, Shane, on comms again, and I have again Dan with me as my co-commentator. Aren't you happy?
No, you don't. I'm not here.
Oh,
It wasn't me.
sad. Aren't you happy to have me back here, huh?
Oh, yes. Always.
After doing it alone last week.
No, Matt came in and was...
Oh, W Matt though, WW. Well, last week was Mother's Day over here, so the restaurant was open, so I had to work. That's my excuse. I was at work. That's why I wasn't here.
Feeble excuse. But
What do you mean? It's the truth. I was working.
We'll let
For
him
once,
have it,
once I wasn't on Valorant.
We'll let him have it.
Okay,
So-
I'll take it.
Yeah. Nearly a full grid of cars tonight.
Yes.
19 of them out there.
Ain't we happy about that?
And the team missing a driver. I'm just trying to see who it is.
It looks to be I can't figure it out. AlphaTauri? No.
Alfa Romeo.
They have two. Oh, it's my team.
It is your team.
We did pretty
Shame.
solid yesterday, only my setup was a little bit bad.
No, he did good.
I finished outside the points. My teammate didn't.
Well, I was on for a 1-2 with my teammate and then ended up getting spun round.
Yeah, I spun round on the penultimate lap, unfortunately, or otherwise I may have gotten points. Now I finished P11. Anyway,
That's even worse.
I think Pookie is gonna start his lap, yeah.
Yes.
It's not looking like he's gonna do 2 out laps, so here we go. Let's get quali on the way. Pookie will be the first one to cross the line with a time if he doesn't invalidate this lap, as he is the first one out of the pits.
Expecting dry weather all the way in qualifying. Bright sunshine, so maximum pace.
Yes, as opposed to what we had yesterday.
Yeah, rain.
We did have a rainy quali in Spain, to my surprise.
I was about to quote an old saying to you before I realised that you're not British.
I am in
You
fact
would have
not
no
British,
idea.
nope. So I
No
might...
idea what I was on about.
You can try, but I might have no idea.
No.
There's always a chance I may or may not have heard it.
You won't.
I wouldn't be surprised. I probably wouldn't have heard it. As Pookie is gonna go round the final corner here. Nice and smooth, the new third sector, and 1:11.7 is the first lap.
Job for Pookie. So we can do sector times as well now to compare.
Now we're gonna get some more laps in. We have a 13.1 from Isto. We have Spud with
Tonka's
a
looking
12.4. Let's take a look at Tonka. Milos is up there together with Tonka. Milos second with a 12 flat, Tonka with a 12.2. Where are these other times at?
Plenty of drivers out there at the moment on laps. Let's have a look at... I've got to see AlphaTauri's. The blue Ferrari. Of course I have.
As we have Charlie with a 12.4, we have Lincoln with a 12.2 in fourth, Alex in the AlphaTauri goes with a 13 flat, Pigeon Slayer 25 flat, that's not the greatest lap. Thiago Torres up into second with an 11.8.
41 thousandths behind Pookie.
That's not bad, that's not bad.
I'm gonna get one of those proper nerdy stats up. Bear with me.
Oh. Is that what you usually do? Aren't you just a nerd?
I mean, I am, but not on this level normally.
As Dan Robo sets a 12 flat, Guru sets a 14.8 in his Alfa Romeo. Do we have a Ferrari? You know, Tiago Torres was up there already. J Supreme just started a lap. We see Haas's. They might have just no Tichy with a 28.6. And Lincoln has retired at the pit entry. Probably hit the pit entry.
Has he done a race, eh?
He might have done so.
Oh, first one of the year.
No, we had one yesterday.
Did we? Did someone do it yesterday?
I definitely saw one yesterday when I was entering the pits. At the last safety car at the end of the race.
Oh.
The safety car was called, so we were all going into the pits, and I saw someone crashed right there.
Nice. Alright then. So, second one at least. First for EU3 though.
Yes, that is a fact. Do we have some more people up there? Yeah, I see Piptech with a 12.7. Jack King has set a time with a 12.7 as well. Dan Robo now set a 14.5. We have J Supreme with a 16.3. You know who I want to see? I want to see the Wizard go at it again, and he just set a purple first sector.
Let me see if it's purple, proper purple, or if it's just a PB.
Might just be a PB. The 91 Haas, as he comes round the DR straight on the second sector. There we have the Aston Martin pulling out of the way.
He's not setting the time screen for light, isn't the Wizard? He's currently on track to around P6, maybe even further down again.
He's on track for P6, then let's see what he can do as he comes around the final corner now. He doesn't run curb on the outside, and he goes 11th with the 12.8.
Yeah. Dreadful final sector. Actually, no, decent final sector from the Wizard, but the middle sector really let him down. He's half a second off the pace of the middle sector alone.
Tichy probably on an in-lap, I suppose. No, he's going.
No.
He's flying.
Tichy will be using this as a practice session, I'd imagine.
Did not improve.
Yeah, he is. He's not burning that.
Probably has a lot of fuel in the tank as well.
Yeah. He'll either be doing a second outlap, or he'll be using this as a practice session, as he always does.
Yes, so we have seen the previous races.
The Wizard's going to be coming in, he's out of fuel. Is J Supreme going again? No, he's
I honestly don't know, I wouldn't be able to tell you if he's going again.
Tonka, fastest first sector of anybody so far.
Tonka is on an outlap. And he's coming around the final corner right now and to start another lap, so let's see what he can do if he already had the fastest first sector out of everyone. Can he improve even more?
Sector, then he's long down for us. So 21.611 best.
I definitely had low downforce as well yesterday.
I didn't.
But the tires were overheating.
Were they? What
my tires were, yeah. Pretty low to be honest. But I guess not low enough. I think I could have put the rears, I could have put like 2 ticks down and then that's the limit, but yeah. I don't know, I must have been doing something wrong to make them overheat.
Tonka then 1,000th slower than Pookie through this middle sector. He's very close to it now.
But Pookie is on pole, so only 1,000. That's not bad. Oh, runs wide.
12-0 it would have been. It would have put him.
Nice try.
Up 2 places.
It would have, yeah.
No, just the one actually. It would have come in behind his teammate. He was 200 slower than his teammate, so he would have gone up 1 place. Unfortunately, that final sector is what's costing him at the minute.
There we go. That explains why my F1 was lagging. Mielos has disconnected from the lobby. Same as yesterday.
It's a shame for Norris because he's got pace. We've seen that already.
He does have pace, but his AI car doesn't have pace, so...
No.
Unfortunately enough. And his connection issues are not really gonna help.
No, they're not. That's what I was going to say. Like, he's committed, he's got pace, but connection issues are really a problem. Let's have a look at Alex then. On his, what I believe is his COS debut. Certainly his debut, I've been watching him, and he's got in the way of his teammate.
That is definitely not something you want to do.
And they're both in the way of the Aston Martin.
As Wakanda set a 12 flat.
Good job from Wakanda. They were both in the way of Caganis, the Red Panda Pigeon Slayer, which is the greatest name we've had in COS for a very long time.
Mr. Pigeon Slayer. Why did he change his name? Does anyone know?
Yeah, me and Ricky demanded that he do it.
Oh, really?
Because that was his Twitch ID when he was commenting on stream, and we said, you've got to change your name now.
So his Twitch ID was Red Panda Pigeon Slayer?
Yeah.
Oh, and his in-game was Caganis, so then he changed it. Okay, fair enough.
So, second runs are done and dusted.
Yes. We'd love to see how much time we have left in Ooh, Wakanda. Oh.
We have 6 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Wakanda almost did a Dresa, but he managed to get the car out of the wall, and now he's going for another lap.
Did you notice this last night? With the pit entry, if you try and drive into it with any sort of speed, there's a bump on the entry.
Yeah, there is a bump on the entry.
Oh,
it pushed me to the wall in quali. I almost hit the wall. I almost hit the wall on the inside in quali. I was so scared in quali.
And it just bumps you straight over it, and you bottom out, and you can't turn, and you go straight to the wall. So I think we're going to see a lot of people do that.
Yeah, very, very annoying.
Spod, new personal best first sector. Only 4 thousandths off the fastest so far, which is still set by Tonka. So Spod on the move at the minute.
Spud on the move, we like to hear that, but can he do the same in the races? Didn't we see Spud on the podium last week or 2 weeks ago?
No, I don't think Spud's raced yet. We saw Dan, his teammate, win last week.
Oh yeah, might have been Dan in that case. Yeah.
We've not seen Spud race yet. He's been having his shed renovated, so he's not had internet access.
Oh.
12 flat for Spud, goes to 7th.
Flat, 7th place, yeah.
The Wizard's had a mistake somewhere, unless he's on an in-lap now, because he's backed out of a lap. Yeah, he's coming in, so he's either on an in-lap.
Yeah, he will have time for one more run. There's 4 minutes left in the session. So what are we thinking, man? We're gonna see some safety cars tonight, just like yesterday, or?
We might do. I think it's always difficult to predict safety cars around here, because most of the time, for an accident to need a safety car, it's going to have to be the pit entry, or it's going to have to be sort of turn 1 and it's a complete car park. But especially with the chicane gone now.
Fair enough, but we had one off the line yesterday, so as annoying as it was.
Yeah. Well, how many? We had 3 in total yesterday.
Yes, we did have 3. Yeah. I think we had one around lap 5 or something as well, and then at the end, we had another one. As Pigeon Slayer puts his car into 11th with a 12.3.
Nice, good job from Pigeon Slayer. No purple sectors being set at the moment, because most of the fast guys are still in the pits. So we're just waiting now for that final dash in qualifying. You got any predictions, Shane? Do you think anyone's going to change positions?
Yeah, we're
Torres or
definitely.
Charlie overcome
I mean, I
Pookie?
wouldn't be surprised. We're definitely gonna see some position changes, but I think at the front we might see some as well. The deficit between Pookie and Thiago, between Torres, is not that big. So I think if Pookie wants to keep his pole, he might have to improve by a bit.
Sure, maybe another 10th and a half.
Yeah, probably something like that. I think that'd be fine. Unless someone like Thiago Torres or Charlie or someone can pull something big out of the hat.
Where someone completely out of the blue pulls a lap out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Pointer 1 goes through, 12.3 for him. With his one-timed lap. I don't know what happens to some of the others.
In case of the Wizard and Tichy, those guys, someone's off at the 3rd sector. Damn. It's the Alpine of Ice though. So, in the Wizard and Tichy's case, they usually don't qualify that high up, but they usually get there in the race. At the end of the race, they'll probably be up there somehow. It's a miracle, to be honest, for some, but they manage to make it work every time.
So, do you remember earlier I said I was going to get some nerd facts out?
Yes. Go be a nerd, Dan.
Well,
No one's stopping
I
you.
was trying to find how fast the 41 thousandths of a second is between Pookie and Thiago Torres. Like but just so that we know kind of what that constitutes, we can relate that.
Yes.
So
It's probably something like a photo finish, isn't it?
yes, it is. But if I tell you that it takes 100 to 150 milliseconds to blink, and the time difference between those two guys is a third of that.
So you would have missed it if you blinked.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Maybe
the
that's
difference
a
between
bit.
them is 41 milliseconds, and it takes 100 to 150 to blink.
Maybe that's a bit too much nerdiness.
I love stuff like that. It's great.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely interesting, but at least now we know. Now we know where
We
we're
do.
at. But Pookie
certainly do.
is on the lap, and guess what? Thiago Torres and Charlie both won't be setting another one.
Keeping their powder dry, saving a set of tyres for the race. Oh,
Yeah.
and Torres, I think, has only set one lap, hasn't he?
Now, Torres is literally out on track right now, but
He's
he
missed
didn't make
he's
it.
missed the line then.
Yeah, he's missed the
Yeah.
line. Unfortunately.
J
for him.
Supreme's binned it at turn 7.
So, Pookie and the Wizard, the only two still on the quad, and Dan Robbo is also still on the quad lap. I'm gonna go with Dan Robbo first since he's almost there. But is it me or is
then
he?
it's-
No, he's on an in lap. He's definitely getting caught by
Pookie
Pookie.
is your next one then. He's going quicker. He's just set a purple middle sector.
Yeah, Pookie is going to improve even though he doesn't need to unless the Wizard can pull something out of the hat in his last quali lap. But Pookie sets a 11.3. 5/10, half a
Jesus.
second off the lap he had, as the Wizard has backed out of his lap and will remain in 8th position. 8th place.
Absolutely annihilated that, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Pookie? Wow.
I mean,
Absolute.
so about the position changes I
Domination.
was talking about, yeah. Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, as far as while we're waiting for the Wizard to get back to the garage, I can tell you that Dan set a new fastest a new fastest sector 1, which was also a PB. on that final run, which is a 21.497. Fastest sector 2, at least that I can see, belongs to Pookie, set again on that final run. And the same with sector 3, he's the only man to set a 21.0 in the final sector.
Forced him to retire in the 2021 Monaco GP. Season upwards removed 43
Impressive.
which officially makes it long
Impressive.
Much so. What would say for Pookie though is he's what, 2 to 3 tenths off in the first sector, so I would suggest he's running more wing than everybody else.
More or less?
More.
So he won't be as good on straight lines.
No.
Okay. But he made it up into pole by 5 tenths, a big margin. So, well, almost 5
Meaty
tenths.
stuff.
Make it rather 4 tenths if you want to round it down. So let's go to the grid now. We have Pookie on pole, followed by Thiago Torres in second. We've got Charlie in third, and off the podium paying positions we got Dan Robo, Wakanda Forever, Milos in sixth, Spud in seventh, the Wizard goes 8th, Supreme in 9th, Tonka 10th, 11th for Lincoln, Pigeon Slayer in 11.2, 13th, 14th for Alex, Piptech 15th, Jack King 16th, 17th for Aisto, Tichi 18th, and Guru in 19th position, as we almost have a full grid tonight. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Biblical scenes.
Lovely stuff. Simply lovely.
Yep.
So, everyone at home, sat up watching, make sure you get your predictions in the stream chat now. Let us know who you think is going to come out victorious. First retirement, number of safety car topics. If you're feeling that way inclined.
As much as I don't want to root for Pookie, I think Pookie has a good chance.
Why don't you want to root for Pookie?
Because his name is Pookie.
So?
It's pretty cringe. But, I mean, if he
don't
wants to
you
call
be
himself...
mean about Norwich City's striker.
If he wants to call himself Pookie, then you call himself Pookie. And what did you say? A striker called Pookie?
Mm-hmm. Timu Pookie.
Oh, yeah, Timu. Yeah, I know that guy. Well, I mean, I know that... Not like that, but I mean... I've seen him play football. I've heard of him before. Timu Pukki, isn't he from Finland?
He is.
Yes, sir. That's the one.
Top quality player. So waiting for the drivers to get ready. We got any comments in the chat?
As people are leaving and joining the session. Yeah, I don't know. Don't we love this game, Dan, don't we?
We do. We do.
Yeah, we do. And yet we keep coming back to this every year.
Do you remember earlier off stream you were saying, "Oh, just get on with it, I don't complain."
You got me there, son, you got me there. Oof. Got nothing to say to that.
Oh, got a Red Bull on the grass.
Yeah, something's going on here. Something shady.
Yeah. Okay,
I think that's Milos' AI car who was on the grass.
I think you're right. Yes, because it's now in second place.
That AI car is having a great time.
Yeah, it's loving life.
Yeah.
So, looking at the tyre choices then, we've got Pookie out front on a set of medium tyres, Thiago Torres in second on soft, so that's going to be crucial. He's going to need to clear the McLaren fairly quickly. Charlie, Dan and Wakanda, they're on mediums as well. Milos has gone for the softs on his AI Red Bull now. Spud has gone mediums. Two Spell and J Supreme both going for the hard tyre. Bold call, gentlemen, we like it. Tonka gone for mediums, Lincoln on softs. Pigeon Slayer, it was back into the lobby. I've sent him an invite, I think. I'll double check in a second. He's got mediums. 0.01 on softs. Alex and Pipe Tech medium. Jet King softs. Isoge on hards. Tichy and the Guru have gone mediums.
2014.
Pookie has a big gap to the rest of the grid. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's
Pookie
powered off into the sunset, hasn't he?
Pookie wants to get on with it. He wants to get this race on the way.
Right, Shane, can you invite Kaganes? Because I can't find him on the friends list. Which is going to be a shocking viewing for everybody at home, but
I've sent him an invite.
top man. Cars are lining up now on the grid as we get ready to go racing here in Spain.
I can't see the
Five
lights.
are on. The lights go out.
As Miolos's car went already. What is happening?
Yeah, the safety car's out, and I think that's because of Milos's car.
Yep,
this is what we saw last night.
This is what we saw last night. Yes, the AI cars causing the safety car instantly. Are people gonna pick up 5-second penalties? Because yesterday people just sent it off the line. They probably didn't see the yellow flags in time, which is pretty not smart in my opinion. But I'm not gonna call anyone out. Point 2 has picked up a drive-through penalty.
Yeah,
but
that
other
was
than
for a
that,
jump start. So
yes, that was for a jump start. I did see that.
A lot
other
of guys
than that,
disconnecting right now.
probably praying for a restart, but we didn't have one yesterday, so these guys
as long
can
as it
lick
stays
my...
away.
If I didn't get one yesterday, they're not getting one
No,
today.
no, as long as the safety car, when it comes in, stays in, doesn't come immediately
if it doesn't
back
come
out
back,
again.
if we don't get the glitch, we're good to go. If we get the glitch, we're
keep
gonna
racing.
have to restart.
Shane says if we get the glitch, we will restart the lobby. For now, though, we keep racing. So it's as you were off the line. A couple of people have moved up places, of course, with Milos's AI car.
German Grand Prix, European Grand Prix, and Luxembourg Grand Prix.
Is this a beautiful sight to see? A safety car off the line.
Oh, it's amazing. Just think about it as a wet start, but in dry conditions.
Just think,
you know.
just think about it as a rolling start in GT3 racing.
Yeah.
Just think about it, a rolling start, like the 24 Hours of Le Mans or the 24 Hours of Spa.
Yeah.
I
wish
there's no difference.
They still did the old starts at Le Mans. You know, with the
where you have to run across the track.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that'd be dangerous with the cars nowadays.
Yeah, it would. That's why they stopped it, but you know, still be cool.
Yeah. Imagine you're one of these lazy people who just walks across the track instead of running, and then you get run over by a car. That would be that wouldn't be good.
Yeah. I don't know. While we're waiting for the safety car to come in, and we're trying to get people back in, I quite like this idea that the safety car comes out if people disconnect on the formation lap, because there's nothing worse. Have you noticed this? There's nothing worse than a solid AI car in front of you at the start when it has a dreadful getaway.
Yeah. Also, the safety car really, you don't have the turn 1 incident anymore that you usually have with everyone bunched up.
No.
Okay, the safety car, it's still bunched up, but instead of everyone bunched up together on the race start, now you have everyone in a big train, which, okay, there might still be dive bombs here and there, but a lot less than with an actual race start.
It's true. Safety car is coming in this lap, end of lap 2. So it looks like we're good to go. Just to give you the heads up, Tiago Torres in the lead Ferrari, and both Hasses are running under fuel, so that safety car will have helped them massively.
Jack King has retired from the session. What happened there?
There's been an accident with him and Titch. Not sure what's gone on there. Titch was ahead, I believe. Unless Jack King has taken control of his car and then braked, and Titch has gone into the back of him, but there's no damage on the Haas. Restart, good to go?
Not yet, not yet. And there we go, Boogie's gone. We have an Aston Martin very wide. That's Pigeon Slayer in the gravel trap. Aspert gets past Wakanda.
Here comes Tiago Torres looking at the outside of turn 1. Not quite enough room there. Boogie left it late. Really, on that restart, we have
Pigeon Slayer in the wall, and
straight off virtual safety car.
VSC
is out.
Well, at least it's not a safety car. Yeah, I wonder what happened as well. But Pigeons, yeah, but he did the same thing yesterday. Yesterday he also crashed the car in the same wall on turn 1. I don't know why. That's the reason we had the second safety car. It was right after a lag spike, so I don't know.
I wonder if he's maybe clipped some AstroTurf or something in the apex, just lost the back end, because at that point you're a passenger. It's just gone straight off.
Yeah.
Into the wall.
Yesterday, I don't know what happened. I had a lag spike, and the next thing I know, I see an Aston Martin in the wall, and he's retired, and the safety car's out.
Yeah. Somehow the Guru is down at the back of the field. No damage that I can see. Let's have a look to see if anyone comes into the... that's why the Guru spun it again at turn 9 this time. Well, turn 8 actually.
And we're racing it.
Straight off.
Lincoln's gonna look to go side by side with the Wizard. He has the outside. Can he? Oh no, he slots back in behind. It looked like he had the outside.
Poor restart there. Got himself mugged by Tichy and Milosh at the restart, and he looks like he's got cold tyres at the minute.
And Ister 2 seconds behind the rest of the pack.
Yeah, he's on hard tyres that up we get. So
we got Dan Robo and Wakanda fighting. Pookie has dropped down to 3rd, and in the meantime, actually, he must have made a mistake. Tiago Torres and Charlie both went by.
Tiago Torres needs to make this gap count now. He needs to push on. Soft tyres will be the better tyre for the first 6 to 8 laps or so. Then the mediums will start to come back at it. And he's got probably until this time round, until DRS is enabled. So he's going to have to push.
No, I think he has another lap.
Well, the first lap was under VSC, so it's only 1 lap after that.
We just had safety car laps, so I don't think it's going to be enabled yet.
I think it is. I think I just saw it at the top before
I think so too, as Spud and Dan Robo are changing positions.
Point Robo 1 is into circles drive through. Pike Tech is in for, I would assume,
probably damage changes. For a wing change, probably.
We'll ride on board and let you know.
So now let's see what's gonna happen as we get to the DRS straight. Do these guys have DRS this lap or not yet?
Wing change for Pipe Tech.
As expected. At the moment of truth, DRS has been enabled.
Yeah, and Tiago Torres has not made
Dan
that gap
Robo
count
and
yet.
Spud are changing positions left, right and center. Are they fighting each other or are they trying to work together?
They'll be in a party together, whether or not they're
working together, that's the question.
Yeah, I think well,
that's
we
Lincoln,
know that Dan is the #1 driver in that pairing.
Lincoln on the softs as well, got himself past the Wizard. Now he's looking to get past J Supreme. But the straight line speed on that Ferrari is doing wonders. As Tiago Torres loses out to Charlie into turn 1.
That's not surprising. DRS assisted, and
yeah, the Tiarator is not managing to
Yeah.
breach the gap.
although he's going to have a look again into turn 4. And
He
he's
had a
gonna
look at the
compromise his
inside,
line
but
there.
it's
Pookie
Lincoln.
now side by side, heading towards turn 5.
Lincoln got himself past the Ferrari, but he's not giving up. He Ferrari's the outside here for turn 4, but it's not looking there. Oh, turn 5, I think it is.
Thiago Torres picked up a corner cut penalty at turn 2. As far as I know, that is the first corner cut warning of the race so far. He needs to be careful. Of course, 3 of those warnings and you pick up a penalty. For anybody who's new to F1 or sim racing in general. But do you remember what we were saying in qualifying about Pookie running less wing?
Yeah.
Or more wing rather than everybody else. This is why those guys ahead needed to make the early laps count, because now Pookie's in DRS range. It's going to let him defend from the likes of Wakanda, who are just going to be quicker in a straight line. As long as he can stay within a second, which in the middle
Yeah, he
sector,
will
with
have
that
the
extra
DRS
wing, shouldn't have
assistance,
any problem.
so he can stay ahead, and then on the parts where he can use his higher downforce, he's gonna be fine. Which is what we're seeing right now. As Wakanda almost setting him up on the outside.
Pitek's got some more issues.
Yeah, in
He's
the
had
third
a
sector.
spin, I think, in the final sector, but he's still going. No damage that I can see.
Dan Robo now gets past Wakanda. Wakanda gets it a little bit wrong coming out of turn 6, 7. So now Spud's gonna look down the inside, and there comes a dive bomb from the Mercedes. Spud almost goes round. There's a little bit of wheel banging. Well done.
Yeah, Wakanda there shut the door on him a little bit. We've got a... Wakanda's in real trouble. He's tagged Lincoln there. There's a lot of drivers trying to make positions up. Wakanda manages to keep Tonka behind him, but he's allowed through J Supreme, the Wizard, and Lincoln.
And Lincoln pulls out. Can he do something? Is he gonna pull out again? As now there goes Tonka. Tonka goes. The Wizard goes as well. It's all pretty close. That opens up the door for Lincoln. Tried the outside around turn 3, but couldn't make anything of it.
Wakanda there with a horrible half a lap. Lost out to both Mercedes. So we see Lincoln go very
Lincoln,
wide onto the grass there.
Yeah, on the grass.
I wonder if he's been tagged at all.
I can't lie, I went on the grass right there myself yesterday, but he's gonna be fine. He lost out to Isto as well. Isto really doesn't have the best ERS management. He's already flashing red.
Yeah, I think Lincoln's got a problem.
I think he
Look
might,
at the
yeah.
amount of time he's losing, you know.
But he's also on all softs.
But the softs can do 15 laps. I mean, not well. Has he got front wing damage? Is there an end plate missing? Yes, there is. There's an end plate missing.
That might explain.
It will, yeah. It's on the right hand side, so any left hand turns will be a real issue for him. He comes into the pits.
As now J
Saves
Supreme,
himself
no
from that
DRS. Here comes the Wizard. And through he goes.
Show from the Wizard. I'll let you know what Lincoln goes on to. Personally, I'll go for the hards from here. They can make it to the end, but we'll see what he does. Mediums for Lincoln and a front wing change.
That's back here,
Actually,
up at the front.
No front wing change. He's staying out with the damage. That must be a mistake, because they had a wing ready. I don't know if that's just glitched or... Yeah, not unless it just... I don't know. There's no repair there. It's still missing an end plate.
That really sucks for him. Now back at the front, these guys are still fighting. There's not much position changes, but the gaps are not growing anytime soon. Spud is not within that DR's window, although maybe Spud would like to be, since his teammate's right there.
He will be by the time they get there, I think. DRS detection point is at the pit entry, of course.
I'm not sure. Well, he's in it now.
He's well in.
I think Dan Robo lifted a little bit for that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, because Dan did lose time to Pookie in front.
Yeah, and they'll be able to claw it all back. They've got the pace now. The medium tyre is the better tyre at this point.
Yeah, definitely. And as soon as Pookie and Thiago start fighting each other, they're gonna lose time as well. The Mercedes are definitely gonna come back. As Chase Supreme, just battling with someone. I don't know who. Was it the Wizard? Was it Wakanda? I'm not sure.
Yeah, and what we're going to see now is the as we approach sort of the between laps 10 and 12, we're going to see the best of the medium tyre start to fall away, and the likes of Two Spell, J Supreme, and Istolce, who are playing all of their cards on the hard tyre, they're going to start picking up the pace and start to close in. Well, to be fair, Two Spell and J Supreme doing well so far, P6, P7.
Yeah, and they have been fighting, not to mention.
Lincoln back in the pits. Gone to the hard tyre now.
Ooh, that's J Supreme. A little bit of a mistake there. Now Wakanda. Ooh! J Supreme closed the door on Wakanda, and now Wakanda round. Unfortunately, there, I think the stewards might have a look at that.
For Wakanda.
Unfortunate. I think the stewards might have a little look at that.
Yeah. Wakanda coming into the pits now.
As Tonka gets his way past J Supreme. As J Supreme has left the session.
That's a disconnect. I'll get the invite sent. Wakanda, fresh set of hard tyres on, so just wanting rid of those mediums.
Now, if we look at this, Dan Robo has gotten himself back up to the back of that train in front, but Spud is still on the brink of a second out.
He'll close up now, though, I think. Because all of these cars will start to bunch together because they can't physically go any further forward. They're all limited by Charlie's pace. And assuming Spud can stay in that range, which he should be able to do.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have DRs again here.
Yeah.
It's just a fact to me that Spud hasn't managed to close up same like as opposed to Dan Robo, who did manage to close up the gap.
Mercedes now need to think about saving some ERS levels because they're running lower than the two directly ahead of them. Charlie right out front is very, very low on charge, but he's having to try and defend position from Thiago Torres, who I think we could see Torres in at any point from now, really.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Yeah, if it's, depends what strategy he wants to go for. If he's going to go for the hard tyre, then we could see him in this lap. If he's going to go for the medium, he's going to want to go to about lap 15, really. Which the softs can do, there's no problem there, as long as he's in this DRS train. Behind Charlie, he'll be able to do that, no problem. Got a yellow for the Guru, he's gone round at turn 3.
Unlucky.
Let's see there the rewards for going to the hard tyre. Lincoln with the fastest lap of the race.
Damn. Oh yeah, but he's on fresh hearts.
Yeah, he's had to stop twice, hasn't he? Which is a shame.
Yeah, unfortunate. But he does have pace. There is some pace in that McLaren. Unfortunately, he is not up here with the rest of the grid. Point 2 gets past Guru.
He'll be hoping for a safety car, get himself back up. Towards the front.
Yeah, I was hoping for a safety car yesterday.
You got one.
I did get one, and then I spun.
That's on you. That's coming together.
Guru and Point 2 both yellow flags out there. Let's go and see what's up. Not sure what happened there, but Lincoln is looking to pick up the pieces.
There's an end plate from the Guru's car on the outside of the hairpin. So
that is not something you like to see.
And he's put it into the pit wall. He's done a Dracer.
And a safety car it is on lap 13. Right. So now we're definitely going to see Thiago Torres in.
Yep, we are.
Are we going to see some other drivers in?
I think we could see most of the grid in, I think. So Charlie's in,
yeah.
Torres
Everyone's
is
in. Mercedes double stacking.
Oh, I want to see this. I love a good stack. The Wizard is in. That's very bold. We know about his tyre whispering abilities.
Let's hope we see a good effort from
Tiago Torres will be thanking his lucky stars that we use, that we're using unsafe pit release this year. Otherwise, he would have been stuck there behind the Mercedes and would have lost out to Dan. I wonder if that's what the Mercedes were planning on, not realising that the unsafe pit release feature is active. So, Spod then, he's only lost 2 places to Tuspel and Tonka. J Supreme has stayed out and has taken the lead. I missed that when he was on the roll going through. Everybody else, I think, has pitted or has recently pitted. So the likes of Wakanda have stayed out on their tyres. I'd imagine Lincoln will as well.
J Supreme did stay out, the Wizard did not.
No, the Wizard has stopped.
The Wizard did hop on the mediums, yeah. Tiago Torres on the mediums. And Isto on the mediums. All the others are on the hards, and then we have J Supreme who's still out there on his old set of hards.
Yeah, J Supreme will now be looking to go to the soft tyre, probably around lap 20.
Probably, yeah, something. That's what I did yesterday.
Yeah, he'll be looking to go long on it. He'll want a safety car in and around lap 20-21, really, to make that work. He's relying on that now. Further down the order, Tuspel we know can make tyres last obscenely long periods of time, so he should be able to make those to the end.
I don't doubt
did
that
last
anymore.
night. He managed to take those mediums a very long way yesterday.
Lincoln definitely happy with this safety car now. He can get himself back onto the back of the grid and see what he can do from there. As Tichy's in the pits. Is Tichy cycling tyres?
He's cycling tyres, yeah. So he started on a set of mediums.
Now he's going to go
back
back
to
the
hards on,
mediums.
and he's going to go back to the mediums. Yeah.
Yeah. Lincoln in the pits
Lincoln
as well. Probably also going for a set of mediums.
They can make it from here. They just might not be very much fun at the end.
I did 21 laps on the mediums yesterday. They're okay.
Yeah, they're a nice tyre, aren't they?
Yeah. If only my setup was a bit more better, then I wouldn't spin so much.
Well, I would offer to help you, but you're my rival in there, so...
Yeah.
I don't know who's in the driving seat for this one.
Honestly, you're completely right. I have no clue who's gonna win this race at this point. At this point, I am just...
You would say it's the guys on the hards, but...
Yeah, but J Supreme's on the hards, but let's say the guys that are not, that are new hards.
So we'll have 18 laps to go when we cross the line. Safety car is coming in.
Okay, so we've got something going for us. When is J Supreme gonna go? Is he gonna go coming out of the final corner instantly? Yes, he has. He's gone with a 6-10 gap.
Well, what's that actually? Is J Supreme back in the car? Has he managed to rejoin, or is that AI that's driving that? I just realised then he left a while ago, didn't he?
If it's AI, it's impressive. I don't know. I didn't notice him joining back, but he could have. Tonka and Spud are going at it. Spud now under attack from Isto as well. Now J Supreme gets caught by Charlie. Maybe it is his AI driving.
It is AI, yeah, he's just asked me for another invite back.
Yeah, well, but the difference is that the AI level is still set pretty high, that it's still competitive.
Yeah, it'll keep him in touch. But he's about to get mobbed, I think.
Yeah, he is losing so many positions.
Of cars, yeah.
Ooh, Spud almost running into the back of that AI car. And then we got Isto getting past. Isto having a hard time getting past, so Wakanda might get two here, the AI car and Isto. And then we've got Alex and Milos going past. Oh, someone's around. That's a Haas and a Mercedes. It's the Wizard and Dan Robo who are around. They're back on track. They're driving again. But they've lost out a lot of positions. J Supreme is back in the lobby. Ooh, Spud and Tonk are getting a little bit squabbly. And there's someone. It's Wakanda who's in the wall almost. He managed to keep it out of the wall. There's a lot of action going on right here. And now, look at the front. We got Charlie and Thiago Torres who are just out there by themselves, the two of them. And then we got Pookie on a second and 210s. We got the Spud a second behind. Tonka on 810s behind. Then Alex is a second behind, and he's got Isto right with him. And Isto now is looking to make the pass on the mediums. Can he do it? There's no DRS yet, so he's probably burning ERS. And through he goes. And Isto already flashing that red light. We have done one lap of green flag racing and he's already out of ERS. Lincoln and the Tichy now going at it. As Lincoln did make the pass. Now let me look at J Supreme and Dan Robo. What's going on over here? Not much. The Wizard and Wakanda are also squabbling. Wakanda gets past, Pipta gets past Milos, it is, as the Wizard really unsettled the car there. Still side by side with Wakanda. Can he do it around the outside? He has. Oh, Wakanda spins it round. Unfortunate. And that drops him all the way to last. We're on lap 19 out of 33, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where Dan has gone, as Tonka is now the next one to go round.
I've been talking to myself with my mic muted. Like a fool. I've just gone through the whole change of leader between Torres and Charlie, and just none of it counted.
I didn't hear a single thing.
No,
I was probably talking through you the whole time.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. No one else could hear me either. Charlie with a late move defensively, but Thiago was well aware, got himself wide of the sliding Aston Martin and took the lead into turn 1.
How did you even manage to mute yourself?
I just pressed the button because I needed to sneeze and then didn't press it on mute.
Okay, so you're not smart. Lincoln gets his way past point 2 down the inside of the hairpin.
I like that. Casual insult straight back to commentary.
That's how we roll. Lincoln showing up that pace. We do want to see that happening. Some action at the front is always interesting.
You see, I start getting back past Spud to take 4th.
I don't really know how he's doing it with 0 ERS, but he's doing it.
So, you know, the guy's quick, he just needs to learn how to use his ERS properly. Having said that, Spud's not got much charge left either, so between them...
So is that why I'm losing races? Do I save too much ERS?
Well, I don't watch you drive, do I?
Hmm?
I tend to make a habit of not watching you, if I'm honest. Then
Oh,
I prefer to be ahead of you.
yeah. So you have been, except for Austria.
Let's not talk about Austria.
I was on a charge at Austria, then we got to Jeddah with 0 practice because I thought we were doing Qatar last week, so I practiced Qatar for an hour. And then I hop in the lobby and I see Jeddah.
And panic. Yeah.
Yep. And then I left, got a setup, and then I practiced in qualifying. And still hit the wall multiple times.
Back past ice stop.
The Wizard gets his way past Piptech. And Tonka gets past Wakanda, who gets past Milos. There's a battle, the 3 of them. Together, both Red Bulls and a Williams.
I think.
And Wakanda,
Wakanda. Yeah, just clipped that curb and that stepped the back end of the car out. He did well to hold it, actually.
Yeah. Well, we have established in this game that the traction is pretty good. It's pretty solid to save the car. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Wakanda's got a lot of oversteer on throttle. Not much traction at all. I wonder if he's running a setup that means he's going to be very quick in a straight line.
Spud runs wide, and now Isto got past. Alex wanted to go past, but he couldn't. And now Lincoln is there. Lincoln really showing off the pace he showed earlier with setting the fastest lap. Now he's in the mix.
Sure is.
So is Spud now gonna get his position back by the looks of it? Yes, he is, because Isto doesn't have any ERs to defend either. Pookie gets past Thiago Torres.
I think Torres has made a mistake there because he was fairly
the gap is pretty
far
big.
ahead, and the gap behind now, nearly 2 seconds. Pookie's made up there in 1 or 2 corners, and I think Torres has made a mistake. Charlie then trying to clear 1 second gap to second place.
Oh,
Pookie,
Alex
done that.
loses the car, gets into Lincoln. Lincoln thinks Lincoln managed to
No
go
DRS
to
for
the side.
Pookie.
Well played by Charlie. Can he keep this up though? Because we know Pookie has some solid pace. We have 10 laps to go.
Yeah, and this is where I think Thiago Torres is going to start to fall away into the clutches of Spud, Alex, Lincoln.
Well, the gap is still 4 seconds. As there's a Mercedes round, it is in fact Dan Robo on the grass.
Yeah, I would say he's going to have gone for a move there.
And it didn't work out in his favour.
Yeah, and been tagged by someone. I'm not sure who though.
So now Isto is finding himself at the back of this little train here. My boy is trying to save ERS because the red light is no longer flashing.
Let's have a look and see what he's got. Well, it will be in a minute.
If he decides to use it.
He's holding the urge back at the moment. He's got 18%.
Well, he knows he needs more ERS. So he might just think better of it and just deal with the slipstream right now. That's usually what I do.
There we go, burning. And under 10%, the red light should be on for you, Shane. Yes.
As a matter of fact it is, as Alex gets his way past Spud.
It's a P4. Solid debut for the AlphaTauri man at the moment.
The longer, yeah, and Thiago Torres does have a penalty actually, I just noticed.
Yeah, he picked that up very, very early on.
As a matter of fact, the more these guys keep fighting, the bigger the gap with Thiago gets, because As of right now, if the penalty is only 3 seconds, and it is only 3 seconds, Thiago Torres is safe for now.
He is, yeah. But this is why, again, I think the medium tyre was a poor choice for him, because he's got... So you've got a yellow flag. Tonka's tired,
and it's a
the
safety
car is out. Right. What do you do now if you're Charlie? We saw last night what someone was going to do.
Do you hop on the softs or not?
Everyone except Charlie, I think almost certainly will.
Not a lot of people pitted last night though.
Everyone pitted, didn't they?
No, a lot of people last night were already on the softs, so they just stayed on the softs. And then, yeah,
Charlie's continued.
Charlie's continued. Thiago Torres also continuing.
That's bold from Torres. That's very bold from Torres.
Pookie and the rest of the grid is in.
Oh, Alex, no! Picks up 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. That could be...
Yeah, you're not gonna get rid of that.
That's gonna be crushing at this point.
You're not getting rid of that at the end of this.
He's also gone for a set of mediums as well, not softs. Potential, actually, with the amount of laps we have remaining, but he's going to have 2 laps behind the safety car and then the start pushing, and I think that could be...
I think the softs should be good. They only have to do 8 to 9 laps.
Yeah, and at least 3 of those are going to be behind the safety car.
Yeah,
so it'll be absolutely fine. I would say then, at this point, Pookie is the man in prime position. We saw how quick he was on the softs in qualifying, annihilating the rest of the field. He was just starting to lose touch with Charlie.
Pookie might win another race, as he has won Abu Dhabi pre-season as well.
Yeah, he really did. Can you remember who won in Austria?
In EU3?
Yeah.
No clue.
I don't know why I can't remember that.
No,
do you know, I'll check. Shall I? Shall I do the research bit that we're supposed to do beforehand?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should research before the race actually, but during the race works as well.
We live on the edge.
We definitely do. Living on the edge is exciting.
So, Austria was... Oh, it was Dan won on track in Austria. But they kept it. No, he did keep it. He did. Dan Robbo kept it. So Dan Robbo 2 wins from 2 so far.
Wait, Dan Robbo has won both races.
Yeah, I think he won on track in Jeddah and kept it after a penalty appeal for his 5 seconds. And I think he won it after a penalty was applied to another driver for Austria. I think it was Charlie of 0.01 who got the penalty.
Okay.
But yeah, 2 wins from 2 for Mercedes at the moment. Nobody's taken the fastest lap point yet either. EU3. So it's 50 points for Mercedes right now.
Well, Lincoln might maybe take it if he manages to stay in the top 10. If it's still in his hands, let's take a look. Fastest lap? No, it's J Supremes.
Fastest lap's going to get smashed. Safety
On
car
the
is
softs,
coming in.
now. But keep in mind, these guys are in a train, they're behind each other, so they can't go full pace. Well, not all of them can.
Pookie, I think, will have the fastest lap at the end of this. Pookie,
if he gets past these 2 ahead, yeah, he might set the fastest lap.
Charlie lagging though, is he lagging for you?
I think Charlie might be a little bit scared.
He's gone. Is Thiago staying with him? That's the question.
Off we go, 6 tenths it is. 4 tenths to Pookie.
Bad. Alex is the
Alex
one
though is
reprieve
getting
he's got.
he's getting overtaken by Spud.
And
Milos is in there as well.
But Alex going to go around the outside of turn 3 to take the position back from Milos. Great drive in there from the debutant. He's holding off as well. Multiple drivers behind him.
Ice though, he has the inside. He's gonna. Oh, he keeps it in front already.
Great defensive drive in there from the AlphaTauri man. He's going to go on the attack now as
Thiago
well.
Torres.
Yeah, Torres got mugged by Pookie through 3 and 4.
This
And
Alex is having some serious pace.
Yeah, and this is why Torres should have boxed. Here we go. Alex now tyres back up to temperature. He's got the car steadied
around
after
the outside of Charlie. The difference in grip, but no, too far down the outside, and Charlie keeps position.
Torres has had a shocking first lap. I know what he's tried to do. He's gone for track position and trying to hold on, but the softs are just so much quicker. Wakanda is round again at turn 10 and 11.
And
Not
there goes
his favourite
Pookie.
corner.
And three
Yeah.
goes.
Oh, Charlie and Spud. Charlie there
cut
coming across again.
There, Spud definitely missing some front wing. I saw bits of pieces of front wing flying up in the air. Definitely missing a left end plate there, Spud.
Yeah, he is, and we can see there Alex coming back at him. The medium tyre working well for him right now.
That left end plate is not gonna do Spud wonders.
No,
As he has
Alex
up his inside, now he's outside.
Alex forced to go for it. Spud needs to be careful. Got to give him the space. Of course, this is for
Spud not
position.
giving up,
Spud's
of course.
entitled to defend
Alex
it.
does have a 5-second penalty though.
Yeah, that was for speeding in the pit lane. Fairly slam dunk, unless you get punted from behind. But either way, Alex doing well right now. Goes past Spud into second place. Pookie long
Spud
gone.
hits the back of that AlphaTauri, sends him wide. Now he has Isto to defend from. And Isto easy does it instantly through. Yes, he does. As easy as taking candy from a baby. Isto had a much easier time. Why am I having a network error? What is this? Hello, Dan. Can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay, yes, I hear you again.
Lovely. The stream's still on?
The stream is still on.
Lovely. Just PSN being a bit booty
Just
for us.
PSN.
Oh, we love a bit of drama towards the end of the race.
F1. F1 ain't the only thing that is a
oh,
bit bougie.
0.01's lost it. Exit of turn 4. Still in the running, but it's put him right down at the back of the pack.
Now, and guess where J Supreme has found himself in P6, so that fastest lap, but well, it's now Pookie's.
Yeah, and
now with the
Pookie's long gone.
Yeah,
Barring a
Pookie
mistake
is,
now, Pookie is winning.
Pookie is.
But
Yeah.
Alex, quality drive on the medium. I thought the mediums were a bad choice there for him, but he's made them work.
Yeah, but he still needs to pull 3 seconds to Spud if he wants to stay on the podium.
Yeah, but Spud's got damage, of course, and he's got the buffer with Charlie as well, being on those old hard tyres. He can do this.
He can. He has 3 laps to do so. Make it 4, because we have lap 30, 31, 32, and 32. But Alex is under attack from Isto, and Isto gets past. Lincoln has retired in the pits.
Understandable. Disappointing, but understandable.
Spud definitely, even with damage, he's not gonna give this one up. He's gonna try and finish as high as possible.
Spud needs to worry about.
Now all Alex
the guys
needs to
behind.
do is he needs to stay with Isto and let the softs pull him along.
Yeah.
DRS everything. And I think then Alex might still be on the podium.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he'll probably go for the overtake with Alex next time round, just because he's going to have the pace to do so.
Ooh, J Supreme sends it down the inside of Charlie and gets that one done.
J Supreme, he'll have Spud down the straight, you'd imagine. Alex on the cusp of those 3 seconds now, but he's got J Supreme that he needs to try and keep behind as well. And when the Ferrari clears the Mercedes,
Which is
you would
now
say Yeah, that's going to be an onslaught as Alex does go back past Isto for second place.
Yeah, Alex and
Pookie,
Isto, if they
pulling
keep
away.
fighting, Pookie's in his own race right now. He's chilling. He's just gonna bring the car home at this point.
Yeah, barring an incident is his. J Supreme then, within those 3 seconds of Ice Talk, but still outside of them to Alex. This is where the very best of the soft tire will start to go away now. They've been pushing hard. Alright, 2 of the laps are behind the safety car, but they've been pushing very, very hard for these first 4 laps. It's essentially a sprint finish now.
So the gap to Alex and J Supreme is about 3 seconds. So Alex really needs to pull 2 seconds on J Supreme. Can he do it?
Well, it's 2 tenths.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's 2 tenths inside the window for him.
And Alex spun. Alex is round.
Oh no, Alex!
Alex is round.
Shane, you've cursed him.
What do you mean? I asked if he can do it. I never said he's going to do it. How can you blame this on me?
It's always one of the commentators.
It's always.
I'm not taking this one.
It's always after one of us says something. And here we have a 3-way battle. Piptech, Spud, and Charlie. Charlie goes through, Piptech goes through, Spud really struggling with the damage, but still in P6 with 2 more laps to go.
He's got to carry on. He's going to have to try and hold up Tichy now for his teammate, but in the same breath, not lose out to Wakanda.
I think Spud can hold out for another lap and a half against Tichy.
He should be able to, as long as it stay in range of Pike's.
Yeah. I think Spud might have P6. Actually, he's dropping pretty solidly. He's almost outside that DRS window though.
Do you reckon J Supreme can catch Ice Dog before the end?
I don't know. 1.8 seconds. There's only 1 lap left. You're not gonna have a lot of DRS. He can catch, but getting past is the main problem.
I mean, we know that Ice Dog has no ERS left.
Yeah, he basically
after
never
1 lap
does.
of running, so
he basically never does.
Yeah, so
but I think J Supreme needs to burn a lot of ERS. Yeah, the red light is flashing on that Alpine. But J Supreme needs to burn a lot of ERS for this, and Tichy gets P6. And now Dan Robo goes past, and Wakanda goes past. Yeah. Wakanda!
Oh, Wakanda there! Whoa!
Yeah,
threw his car in. I mean, he's got a penalty, but
Tichy's gone to P6. There's no chance for Dan Robo to get this one back.
Dan will, I mean, him and Spud will both clear Wakanda on that penalty, but I have a feeling that will be sent into the stewards because that Williams was not in complete control, or under complete control.
We saw
of his
it
driver,
sliding.
I should say, there into turn 1. Yeah, I think the either the rear tyre's locked up or he planted the throttle to try and get the advantage and lost out. But we see him run wide there. Spooky dog, couple of corners to go, Shane.
A couple of... Oh yeah, damn, we're on the last lap already. Damn, I thought it was lap 32, but around the final corner he comes and he's weaving down the straight. First place is his. Dominant showing from Pookie. Isto, J Supreme in third. And yeah, another eventful race to say the least.
Yeah, top quality though, as always.
As always.
Drama at the death there. I think the Mercedes will both be aggrieved with that late move from Wakanda. They get the position on him with the penalty, but we'll see what they think about that after the race. Titch will be delighted, managing to sling himself up there. Such a shame for Alex with that late spin. What could have been if he'd not had that issue to contend with. 1 more lap as well.
Could have, woulda, shoulda.
But it's all about one man.
True.
So Pookie then on the top step for McLaren.
Damn, my PlayStation's literally taking off.
Need to upgrade, man.
Bro.
I'll give it a good hoover out.
Anyway, let me go through the grid for you guys as we have Pookie winning the race from ISO in second. J Supreme manages to get himself up into third. We got Charlie just outside the podium paying positions in fourth, fifth for Piptech, TG 6, Dan Rowe 7th, 8th for Spud, Wakanda in 9th, 10th for Point 2, Tiago Torres in 11th, 12th for Milos. We got the Wizard in 13th, and then we have your DNFs. No, Alex still crossed the line in 14th. We have your DNFs in Lincoln, Tonka, Guru, Pigeon Slayer, and Jack King. And then I guess, Dan, this is the point where we plug some stuff and say goodbye, I guess.
Yeah, I think it is. Thank you all at home very much for watching. We hope you have enjoyed the race tonight. If you have, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching this later on YouTube. But if you're watching live, hit follow on Twitch. Stay up to date with all the races we stream on this channel. Head over to our social medias as well. You'll be able to find link trees in all the bios and stay up to date with everything Contest to Speed. You can tune in later tonight in just under 4 hours time for AM2. And your lovely host, I believe it's Cam tonight.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll guide you through another fun-filled race around the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. We'll be back next week for round 4. Well, I won't be here next week.
Oh, really?
No, I won't. Unfortunately, I have to work late.
Oh, same as me last week.
So I won't be here next week, but you will be, won't you, Shane?
I will definitely be here.
Yeah, Shane will be back next week with Matt, I believe.
At least
EU3
I'm not sure yet. I should be home in time, but I'm not sure.
Don't give the people false hope, Shane.
I don't know yet. I'll see next week. I should be home in time.
Yeah. Either way, Matt will be here next week with Shane or someone else.
Yes.
For round 4, which will be from the USA, from COTA, the Circuit of the Americas.
Another one of my favorites.
Yeah, top quality circuit. I am devastated to be missing out on commentary for that one.
I am devastated to be missing out on the race, though.
I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yes. And I will have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Then.
So whenever we see you next, we have been thrilled to have you. We will be thrilled to have you again. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Good night.
Thanks everyone for watching indeed, and good night everyone.